Okay, friends, I don't know how good this video is gonna be. This is my first video, but I wanted to kind of share what I'm doing in my garden. This is on my front porch. These first three pots are hopes. We have mint, rosemary, and lavender planted. Then we have spinach, red lettuce, green onions, a celery, some garlic. This is a mixture of lettuces and kale. That's a sucker pinched off of my cherry tomato that has some basil and marigolds in there. And then this is potatoes. I got a late start on my potatoes. We're gonna walk around to the side of the house to my garden. I'm really surprised it isn't raining today. I have four 4-foot by 4-foot garden beds. I do square foot gardening method. In this first bed here, I have a tomato, cherry tomato, some peas, and a Cherokee purple tomato right there. This is the Paris Island romaine lettuce, a bell pepper. Broccoli has not come up. I don't think it will. And then in this square right there, that is radish, nasturtiums, dill, mustard, carrots that I'll wash to one side, watermelon, beets. I believe this is oregano right here, and this is a yellow squash. I have mint growing in this red pot, and I've got to clear the grass. Another Cherokee purple tomato. These two are Kentucky Wonder Beans. Those three squares back there are cucumbers. I just replanted this square with beets, that square with eggplant. We have onions from Sets. We have a volunteer tomato, have no idea what it is. Black beans, marigolds, right there. Just planted more Brussels sprouts, Tabasco chili that was added today. More dill, I really like dill. Jalapeno, radishes that I need to thin out, and this is black seeded Simpson lettuce. Now I have my pitiful looking chives here. I don't think they like the pot I put them in. Then I have a beefsteak tomato, beets, carrots, pumpkin coming up right there. Those three back squares are Kentucky Wonder Beans, eggplant, which probably won't produce, kale, more carrots right there, rosemary, nasturtiums, more kale, and then I planted black beans. I've had a terrible time with caterpillars on my cabbage. And this is a zucchini plant. A new addition today, this is a lemon boy tomato. This is my husband's tomato. I have an old German tomato in this bed, cilantro, parsley, cantaloupe, bell pepper, lavender never came up, Brussels sprouts, and then there's corn planted over here. Corn, and this right here is spaghetti squash, which I'm having no luck with spaghetti squash. Basil, marigolds, don't know what's planted there, if anything. Black beans, cabbage, zinnias, and I see a pesky little friend there eating away at my zinnias. Another one of husband's tomatoes. This is the Indigo Rose Hybrid tomato. It's like a cherry type tomato. We'll see what it looks like. If we go on back on the side of the house here, this is my blackberries. They are pretty loaded for right now, and they'll get more, and I really need to weed this again. In this bare spot, I have some more potatoes. I don't know. It's just an experiment. Have a volunteer sunflower. I used to have compost in this little area right here that you see. That's my geranium from the church for Mother's Day. And then I have strawberries that are sending out runners. Lots of dill. Did I mention that I like dill? And all this dill right here is actually volunteer. I had a dill plant here last year that went to seed and I didn't catch it in time. And then this tomato was one that I had left over and I didn't mark it. So I have no idea what it is. But it loves this spot right here. So we'll see what it is. And then new today, don't mind my kind of messy yard, are these blueberries that I put in pots. We're going to see how it goes. If nothing else, I can sink them in the ground. I know they like acid, so, or acidic soil. So we'll see how they go. I'm really excited. So that's about it. I have a lilac bush, and then that, it looks like grapes, but I've let it go and it does not. It looks like it gets grape clusters, but nothing ever comes of them. So no idea what that is, but it's very invasive. It took over my lilac bush and my gazebo. We just tore it down, as you can see. But going back up to the side, it looks really good, guys. I love the irrigation system we did with these PVC pipes, and it seems to be working out well. One last look. And there you have it. Later, guys.